time comes, don't postpone it. When others doubting out, you don't condone it. Truth be told, yourself is your toughest opponent. When your moment comes, grab hold and own it. Never let go, stand tall and hold tight. Overcoming obstacles is the objective in life. Doubters all the night, and onto them you shine bright. Cause inside your head, on goes the light. Ignite, plan for intuition upon the stars in the night that glisten. To you they listen, to be you instead of the wishing. When your time comes, don't postpone it. When others doubting out, you don't condone it.
Listen, y'all, 19A exams are in full effect. Limousine companies, bus companies, trucking companies, in effect. Let's get into the video. YouTube, what up, what up, what up? Welcome to the channel, CDL Talk TV. I'm CDL Said, back again with another video straight to the point. Big shout out to L Barbu 5097. L Barbu 5097. He requested this video. Now, he wanted to know about the 19A exam that you take every 2 years at your job. They give it to you every 2 years. Now, limousine companies, school bus companies, some trucking companies, they do this. All right? And it's a 19A exam that you have to take every 2 years. And that requires you to take a road test, which is not long. It's like maybe 15 minutes, you know, or maybe a little longer than that, maybe about a half hour. Okay? And then maybe another 10 to 15 minutes, you will do your general knowledge exam. You will do all that on a bus. You're going to do that with your 19A examiner. Now, most companies, all companies, to tell you the truth, have their own 19A examiner there. Okay? It's the same examiner from the DMV. Same examiners. Except we have our own built in within our bus companies. Limousine companies, school bus companies, coach bus companies, they all have their own 19A examiners. Okay? And what that is when it's your time, it's like I said, it's every 2 years. They'll give you a call, tell you to come to the base after your AM run. Or if you're a trucking company or whatever, they'll schedule a date and they'll tell you on this date you're going to be doing your 19A exam. And what you're going to do is you're going to go out on a road test. All right? For school buses, you're going to do like you do on the regular road test when you went to get your CDL license. You got to cross the railroad tracks, make a left, make a right, and they're going to be watching you. They're going to be seeing what you're doing. Okay? And they do this every 2 years because they want to make sure that you're out there driving safe. Okay? And before you do that road test, they're going to give you 15 to 20 questions from that general knowledge. 15 to 20 questions they're going to give you. You must answer those and you must pass that. Okay? Now, our 19A examiners that we work with, of course, they're going to hook you up. They're going to look out for you. They're going to make sure that you do everything wrong. When you make mistakes, they're going to let you know, hey, you're doing this too fast. You're going a little too fast. You're making your turns too fast. You're doing this, you're doing that. They will look out for you, depending on what you're doing. But if you're doing crazy stuff, they'll say, whoa, pull a bus over. You driving unsafe. You know what I'm saying? So they definitely want to make sure that you are out there driving safe and you're doing what you got to do, especially when you're doing an exam for the school bus because you're transporting kids. You know what I'm saying? So they do this every 2 years just to make sure that you're out there doing what you're supposed to do with the bus. You know what I'm saying? Trucking companies is probably a little different with their 19A, but if y'all do it at trucking companies, y'all tap in. And y'all let me know how that works when y'all do the 19A at the trucking company. But limousine companies, they do it with the coach buses. I had to do it at a limousine company when I was driving coach buses. I had to go out and drive that coach bus, that big ass coach bus. I had to go drive it around, make a left, make a right. Yeah, they was watching me. They was making sure that I knew how to drive that bus. Yes, so most companies do this, okay? And the 19A examiners that we have at our bus companies, they have to take road tests, okay, in a Class B bus. Right? They have to take exams, tests. They have to do all of that just to become a 19A examiner. Okay? Because these are the same ones that work at the DMV. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? And we should be glad that we have our own internal 19A examiners. Because just imagine if we had a 19A examiner come from the DMV to give us that road test. A lot of us wouldn't even have a job. Because of the bad habits that we pick up. See that we have, now that we have our own internal 19A examiners, and we know these people because we see them every day. We work with them every day. So they see you making mistakes out there on the road. They be like, yo, don't do that. You made that turn a little too fast. You did this wrong. You know what I'm saying? They'll school you. They'll put you on. They'll help you out. They be like, yo, bro, you was doing this. Don't do that no more. You know what I'm saying? But if you had them come from the DMV to do it, we a lot of us when you had a job. And it's not that we can't drive, it's that, we pick up bad habits. We drive one hand on the steering wheel. You know what I'm saying? We eating a sandwich while we driving. A lot of people talk on the phone. They ain't supposed to be doing that. They texting. They speeding. They making their turns too fast. A lot of things that we do. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even gonna lie to you. I make mistakes out here too when I'm driving. You know what I'm saying? Because it's the bad habits that you picked up for driving for so long. You know what I'm saying? And that's why they make you take that 19A exam. And that's why if somebody from the DMV had to come over here and give us those exams, a lot of us would be out of work, man. They'd be like, pull over, you're done. You making turns too fast, man. If somebody was crossing, you hit them. You wouldn't even have time to stop. Because with the school bus, you got to do the railroad coursing. They make it pretend like you picking up kids. They want to see if you doing that safely. They make you do all that. And they're going to be watching. And the same thing with that general knowledge. When you have your 19A examiner that works with you from your bus company or your trucking company, they're going to look out for you when you take the general knowledge. You know what I'm saying? So you make some mistakes, they're going to correct you. Like, nope, that's not the answer. Read it again. You see what I'm saying? They're going to look out for you. The 19A examiner from the DMV, you fail at general knowledge, they ain't gonna look out for you. Then when you fail, you supposed to know this. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, that 19A exam is kind of good in a way that we take it because you get to go out with them and they get to show you where you're making mistakes. Oh, by the way, when you do your 19A exam, you got to do a pre-trip inspection of your bus too. Forgot to tell y'all that. You got to do a pre-trip inspection. So they want to make sure you up on that. Because like I said, a lot of drivers, and not just my company, but in general, you know what I mean? Coast bus drivers, the limousine companies, trucking companies, school bus drivers, these dudes don't even pre-trip their buses. They don't even pre-trip their buses, man. I worked at other companies. I see people just jump in their bus in the morning and just go. I'm like, damn, you ain't checked the wheel. You don't even know if you got a flat tire. You could be driving on a rim. You won't even know it. You know what I'm saying? So it's kind of good in a way that they do these 19A exams every 2 years. It's good. You know what I'm saying? Because a lot of these people, I'm telling you, I've seen it. Hop in their bus and just, shoo, they just go. They're going to pick up kids. They got a school bus. They don't know if they got all their equipment on a bus. Somebody could have came in their bus and stole their equipment. Another driver could have came like, damn, somebody took my fire blanket, so I'm going to go on your bus and take yours. You see what I'm saying? Somebody could have came in your bus and took your seatbelt cutter or your flashlight, all your emergency equipment that you're supposed to need for your bus the night before. Somebody could have came and but you ain't even checked. And they just hopped in their bus and go. And that's what I'm saying. The 19A examiners from the DMV, man, they fail you. And what happens is if they fail you, they take you off the road. That's real talk. If you had a 19A examiner from the DMV come, and they came to these trucking companies, these bus companies, these limousine companies, and they gave you the exam, and when you did your pre-trip, you didn't have all your equipment, or you didn't do this, they will fail you, man. I'm telling you right now, they will take you off of the road. And don't ask me, how does that work? What happens? Because I don't know, and I ain't never experienced it, and I don't want to experience it. And luckily, I don't know nobody that works with me, any other company that ever experienced that. So I don't know what happens once they pull you off the road, but they pull you off the road. That's what they do. And I'm talking about the 19A examiner from the DMV. That's why I said we're lucky that we have our own internal 19A examiners that work with our companies. They are school bus drivers just like you. They're truckers just like you. But they got the license and the certificate and all that to be a 19A examiner. Just like I told you. You got to take another road test. You got to take other tests and other exams and all that to become a 19A examiner. If these guys wanted to, or these ladies wanted to, that work at our bus companies, our trucking companies, if they wanted to, they can quit driving a bus altogether, driving a truck altogether, and go work at the DMV. If they want to, and be a 19A examiner over at the DMV, real talk. You know what I'm saying? But a lot of, drivers and stuff that are 19A examiners, females, they don't want to go work at the DMV. They'd rather stay at their bus company, their trucking company, maybe because they make more money, I don't know. But yeah, man, so that's pretty much what the 19A exam is all about. Okay, it's every 2 years, and you're going to take a road test, pre-trip inspection, and you're going to take the general knowledge. Okay, and this is something that you must do. It's mandatory. It's definitely mandatory. You know what I'm saying? So that's pretty much it with the 19A, man. And then I think we have another one that you do once a year. You know what I'm saying? Another 19A exam, but it doesn't have anything to do with the general knowledge or the pre-trip. I just think for that one you do once a year, they just have you drive around. You know what I'm saying? They have you drive around. So I know it's two. It's one you take once a year, and it's one you take every 2 years. The one you take every 2 years, the one that's a little more severe. It's a little more, to that. Every year it's like just drive around, make a left, make a right, parallel park here. Let's go through the railroad crossing over here. Then after that, they tell you just go park, chill for a little while. And that's pretty much that you do every year. But, they just do this just to make sure that, dudes out there driving safely. That's all. That you didn't forget what you're supposed to be doing out there as far as safety, your bus, your pre-trip. That's all it is. You know what I'm saying? And they just make it mandatory that we do that. So that's pretty much it, man. I hope that answers your question. My name is CDL Said, CDL Talk TV. Talk to y'all later. Peace. I'm out. Later. Salute. Y'all like, subscribe, share, do all that. Watch the video all the way through. This is information right here that's going to save y'all and help y'all do this and that and the third when y'all out there. And when you working for a busing company, a trucking company, limousine company, and that 19A exam gonna come up to you like, yo, let's do this, you'll know exactly what you're about to get into. All right, so peace, salute, I'm out, later.